What's up, everybody? It's Stas here. Welcome back to another video. As you guys read in the title of this video, I just wanted to go over a high yield dividend paying stock that is looking to be at a very good buy point right now. And right off the bat, guys, we can see that this stock I'm going to be talking about is ticker symbol T or AT&T. And right off the bat, guys, when we're looking to invest in a dividend paying company, we want to hold this stock for a very long time in terms of 20 to 30 years in order to build long-term wealth. At least that's my strategy in terms of dividend investing and income investing, because I want to create a cash flow from these stocks over the long term. So I'm being paid out quarterly, right? A certain amount of money that I can use as income or that I can reinvest back into the companies and back into other investments in the stock market. So let's look a little bit closer as to what AT&T actually does. AT&T is a world leader in communications, media and entertainment, and technology. So they're pretty much competing with Verizon, Sprint in terms of telecommunications, in terms of allowing us to send messages to each other, call people. And this is a company, and this is, an industry that's going to be around for a very, very long time as communications are blowing up and forms of communications are becoming more and more relevant each day. In 2017, our consolidated revenues were more than $160 billion. So again, this is a very, very massive company. We've recorded 34 consecutive years of quarterly dividend growth, and we're a Fortune 10 company. And the very important thing, guys, when you're looking at dividend paying stocks is that you want to see their dividend growing over time. You want to see an increase in its dividend each quarter. You want to see that dividend going up in price, and we see that AT&T has done that for 34 consecutive years. So that's why I'm viewing AT&T as a very safe dividend, high yield dividend paying investment as of now. And if we look over here to Yahoo Finance, guys, we can see that the PE ratio for AT&T right now is 6.6, which is very, very good. Its dividend that it's actually paying is about $2 per year, and that's 5.8% per year on top of the share appreciation value for however much money your shares have gone up in price. So let's say we buy AT&T at $30. It goes up 5% in terms of share appreciation. We'll be able to add another 5.8% on top of that in terms of dividend payments that we're going to be getting quarterly from this company. So we're going to be getting $2 per year, and that's going to be split into 50 cents per quarter for however many shares that I have or you have of AT&T. And that's very, very good. This is one of the higher yielding investments in terms of dividends, and that's why I like AT&T a lot over the long term. And if we look over here again to Fidelity, guys, this is a very cool platform. My personal brokerage is Fidelity Investments, for those of you guys that don't know. And they have a lot of cool tools and analytics and things like that you can see about the companies. And we can see here, guys, the dividends by quarters. Like I mentioned before, 34 consecutive years of dividend growth for AT&T. And if we see here, guys, quarter 4 of 2015, it was at 47 cents. A year later, it was at 48 cents. A year later, about 49 cents. And right now, it's at 50 cents per share of dividends. So that's a very nice increase over the quarters, right? It's a very small increase, but the thing is, guys, that they're increasing it. That's a very good sign that the company is making more money and giving more money out to its shareholders rather than reinvesting it into the business. So if we look more closer to the dividends detail here, it gives us an even better depiction of how AT&T's dividend is growing over time. So we see here it was at 46 cents, and about 4 years later, it's at 50 cents. So that slight increase over time is very attractive to the dividend investor that's looking to compound their portfolio and pretty much just earn compound interest off of a dividend paying investment. And if we look over here to the key statistics of AT&T, we see the market cap's at about $190 billion compared to the industry average of about $15 billion. Again, guys, this just shows how massive of a company AT&T is and how much money they actually have in terms of revenues and profits. So we see the PE ratio is at 6.5, like I mentioned earlier, compared to the industry average of about 10.6. We see here, guys, in terms of growth, earnings per share growth last quarter versus the same quarter prior year, about 33% growth. That's very, very good. That's pretty much in line with the industry average of about 33.21%. Earnings per share growth, trailing 12 months, months versus prior trailing 12 months, 142%. So in terms of growth in earnings per share, AT&T is looking very good in that particular aspect. And if we hop over to my Thinkorswim platform really quickly, guys, to show you why AT&T is at a dip buy right now, we saw that it was consolidating at about $31.90 to about $32.50 over the past couple of weeks, right? And then we saw this huge shoot up to about $35, and then we saw a nice little dip of about 7% down back to that consolidation level at about $32. And if we see a little bit closer, guys, $32 up to about $35, that's actually closer to 9% rather than 7%, as I said before, and that opens up a nice amount of profit if you're looking to get into AT&T and hold these shares over the long term and build compound interest with the dividend reinvestments. So that's why I see value in AT&T, pretty much because of the 9% drop that it had. We can make about 9% on our shares in terms of appreciation on top of the dividends that are being paid each quarter. And again, I'm looking to hold AT&T as a long-term investment. I'm actually already invested in AT&T. I've been invested in AT&T at about $32 as my average position, right? I got in a couple of weeks ago, and I'm planning on holding and adding more shares into this particular stock over time and just compounding my dividends in order to build long-term wealth over the span of 20 to 30 years. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, the link is down below in my description. @StriveSmart is my username. Also, leave a comment letting me know what you guys want to see in terms of long-term investing videos, swing trading, day trading, any tips, strategies, philosophies. Just let me know, and I'll be happy to help all of you guys out there that are watching. I really appreciate all the loyal subscribers that have been watching my channel for a while now. Hopefully everybody out there is crushing their goals, killing their dreams. Let's make some money today, guys. Peace!